The church is supposed to be prophetic. Our instrumentalists have to be prophetic. One word, you should be like a jukebox. The Holy Spirit should give you a bunch of scriptures that can culminate a song. The instrumentalists, you should be highly prophetic. Your drumming, your piano, it should be prophetic. If I don't say it, then I'm in the wrong. It is my job. The apostle comes to lay a foundation, and the prophet comes to set the atmosphere. That's why I'm very big on atmosphere. I cringe when you guys go to use the bathroom 362 times in one sermon. I pray that your bladder is fixed, because I don't understand, with the exception of the pregnant women. So there's 3 levels of prophecy. Number 1, the spirit of prophecy. Number 2, the gift of prophecy. And number 3, the ministry of the prophet. A short pencil is better than a long memory. This is why some of you don't grow, because everything is, let me just stare. I can watch it on YouTube. You are in the moment. This is the time to take your notes. Let us stop being lazy Christians. Enough. Listen, I came back with a fire that is annoyed by a lot. I'm very annoyed. That's why I've been sitting there, so I don't offend anyone. Too much laziness, too much carnality, too much carelessness, too much, I can do what I want, I'm grown. You're not grown. I don't care if you're 100 years old, you're not grown. When someone prophesies in a service to someone, or when someone gives national issues and they prophesy that some president is going to be the next elected person, or the next person to die is this, that does not mean that they're a prophet. It just means that they're prophetic. It just means that they've been given the prophetic word. And if you don't learn how to distinguish this, you guys are pushing people in the wrong offices. I know an evangelist that calls themselves a prophet, but they're really an evangelist. See, when you don't hear the sound, God can be telling you to do 10 days of praise, and you'll end up doing 7-day prophecy, and you'll miss the mark. The spirit of prophecy is available to all believers. We can create a prophetic atmosphere like we did last night, and people will begin to prophesy. All we have to do is create an atmosphere, and the whole church, we will all begin to prophesy. And so those of you who speak in the middle of worship and service, you're not a prophet. It's just a prophetic atmosphere. I'll let you know what a prophet looks like. And so keep note. Just because the person did 2 or 3 prophetic words on a Sunday, oh, hey, prophetess. No. Stop sending the wrong demons to people's houses. The spirit of prophecy is available to all believers. King Saul entered into an atmosphere. And this is why they asked, is Saul amongst the prophets? Because he came into an atmosphere of the prophetic. He was never a prophet, but he was in the atmosphere. And so long as you open your heart and your spirit up, you too can prophesy. And tonight I pray that you get to use that gift that is available. I don't know about you, but you should desire those things. I don't get jealous over people's houses, cars, marriages. I don't even care how long your hair is. When I see someone who is leveled up in the spirit, I get jealous. Say, Lord, why didn't I use my time even more effectively before the 6 kids and marriage? That's what makes me jealous. When I see someone who is taking their time to really search and seek after God, it makes me jealous that in my single days, though I did a lot, I could have done more. The gift of prophecy. The gift of prophecy is given to some, but not to all. Oh, the gift of a prophet, excuse me. The office of a prophet is given to some, but not to all. And so everyone is always, Lord, I'm a prophet, I'm a prophet. Some of you are teachers. You can rightly divide this word like never before under the auspices of the Logos. It's an honorable thing to desire. Some of you are evangelists. If you don't know, I personally think if we had to rank offices, the evangelists should be top. Because they carry a little bit of everything. They carry a dimension of the prophetic. They carry a dimension of the apostolic. They carry a dimension of the teaching. They carry some healing anointings. And they're likable. And so if you're an evangelist and people don't like you, question mark. Question mark. God ordained people into the office of a prophet. So we cannot call you prophetess until you are ordained into it. Until the oil is poured on your head, we cannot call you prophet. And so no matter what they term you as on your birthday, happy birthday to the prophet of God, tell them, stop it. Don't send them to me on my birthday. Let me enjoy my birthday in peace. And you have to understand that any office that you are ordained into, any office that you are consecrated into, you are called and then made. He called them and said, let me make you fishers of men. He didn't just, you're fishers of men. He said, let me make you fishers of men. And so some of you, the ordination will never come until the making happens. We went to Ghana. They said that you guys should be ordaining people. We said we believe in the making more than the call. Because we are all called, if you want to be honest. But let me see if you can hold your family together while 100 people are calling you. Let me see if the marriage will last. Let me see if financially you can build the church. Let me see if you carry a sound that will draw 3,000 men in. So if you're looking for an ordination, make sure you're being made. Make sure you're being cultivated. The making. When you see an apostle that God has made, they carry a dimension of grace from Christ, that when you come into contact with them, you receive rewards. The office of an apostle, when you can walk with them, you receive rewards. And so anyone you call apostle, if you've walked with them in tandem and you have received nothing, you can side-eye them. Because their offices carry big pockets that carry rewards. Paul, you can be on a ship. The ship will wreck and you will not die. The office of an apostle. It is an umbrella. If you're on a plane with an apostle, sleep. Sleep. Because one of the burdens they carry is to make sure everyone gets there safely. And so everyone wants to be an apostle, but you sleep at least 22 hours of the day. God bless your apostleship. It is more